Okay, we're here again to test some masks that I have from the Seneca Nation of Indians Casino, and I've got one here. They gave us this insert, two of them. They're marked PM 2.5 parts per million. I don't know, man. That looks like it's pretty dense. But we're going to start by seeing what oxygen levels are here right now in the room. We're testing. Outside, we tested 20.9 oxygen, 0.04 carbon dioxide. Inside, it's going to be a little different because it is an airtight house. So the oxygen and carbon dioxide levels are going to be a little different. All right, I'm not a smoker, so there's going to be no carbon monoxide. I'm not a chef or a cook. So what we're going to do is try the mask on and see just exactly what levels of oxygen are under the mask. Okay, I'm getting the mask on now. Now, I know a lot of the employees complained they couldn't breathe once they put these masks on. I have to tend to agree with them, but let's just see what the oxygen level is under one of these masks. Pump is on. Now, let's see what's available for me to breathe. Okay, now you can see the oxygen levels below 19.5. Carbon dioxide is up there. And these masks with that filter on them make it extremely difficult to breathe through these masks. They're not OSHA certified. There's no testing regulation on them. Absolutely nothing. So what does all this mean? What means if we don't have enough oxygen to breathe, look at that, 16 parts per million, 2.5, almost. Boy, I got to tell you, I got to take this thing off. Taking the pump off. You can't, now this is what's in my lungs right now. It's going to keep going through my lungs until it clears out my bloodstream. Okay? So you have to understand, when you put a mask on like this and there's no way for your exhaust fumes to get out, you will slowly keep re-inhaling the carbon dioxide, your oxygen level drops, and that puts you at a more critical level of becoming sick and passing out. You'll build up fluid on your lungs from the hydrogen sulfide if you ate a heavy meal or something earlier in the day. You exhaust all these all day. So to wear a mask, uncertified, not tested, and still running through the hose, because this is a lengthy hose, but it's also going through my, if I had the mask on, which I did, it's still going through my bloodstream. All right. So once it gets down to where it's normal, that means it's cleared the hose, and hopefully I've expelled all that, or at least absorbed it out of my system. Okay. Still, carbon dioxide is still high, still running high to get out of my system. So now we're going to try a thinner mask right now. I'm going to try a thinner mask in just a second. I'm going to switch over to the thin mask. Okay, now I've got the thin mask. I'm ready to put that on. These are the levels that I have available to breathe right now. Okay, so let's go to the thin mask. Let's get that on. All right. It didn't take long. Even the thin mask is resisting my breathing. You see, you have to have a mask that will exhaust your exhaust air. Two-part mask or two partition. One with the nose, second from the mouth. You breathe in through the nose part, which are some of the masks that I do have. Then you exhale through your mouth, and you exhale that out. Now, there's other levels. As you produce food, you're going to either produce hydrogen sulfide, which is one, or you're going to also, if you're a smoker or a cook, you're around fumes or cooking stoves or something, you're also going to inhale carbon monoxide. As you try to exhale it, you're going to re-inhale it. So smokers usually come in around 10 parts per million. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to take this off in just a minute because it is getting a little warm. But hydrogen sulfide is another unit that comes out of us, a gas. And that's really an aggressive one also. So we're putting these masks on with no certifications, thinking we're saving our lives, when really the mask mandates killed the majority of the people. Now, with all the verifications other people have done, all right. Wow, those parts are terrible. Okay, this thing's got to run till it clears out of the hose, which is also within my lungs, okay? And I'm going to show you on the board other places that did these studies. Okay, this is in 2020, COVID deaths per million is what they're calling this, supposedly. But as you see, this is the COVID line here. This is when COVID is here. Now we have a mask mandate in Spain. These are in thousands, maybe even millions per day. Deaths per million per day, 500,000, okay? Now you have to understand, people die every day, old age, accidents, everything else. So you have a percentage of people dying every day. COVID or not, this is where we're at. This is the averages. Now we put a mask on, mask in Spain, mask mandate, shot right up. Now those people with the weakest lungs will die first, okay? Senior citizens, people who smoke, people who are around chefs or cooks, they inhale a lot carbon monoxide also. Even though there's a range right there, it's going up by your nose. You're getting some of that in your body. So when you put a mask on, you're increasing that. So you've got 500,000 people dying as soon as you put your mask on. Then it goes up here. This is, I think it's 2 or 3 days at a time, 6, 7, 8, 2 days, every 2 days. So you've got every 2 days. Now you go up here, you got 1.5 million people are dying every 2 days with the mask mandate in Spain, okay? Going right up, all right. This is from October 6th, August 6th to October 6th, back in 2020, they produced this sheet to show people, all right? Now we look over here, France did a mask mandate right here. And then, of course, this is still COVID supposedly going on, right? So you put a mask on people, the death rate also rised in France, okay? And up to 1.5 million every 2 days, roughly. So as you see, the death rate just jumped. So it's just sheer mass suffocation, lack of oxygen, high concentrations of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide. Now the senior citizens are going to be the first to be eliminated in this group. They're going to die first. All the senior citizens, nursing homes, they could never take their masks off. So let's get that correct, all right? Now here's the United Kingdom comes in. Mask mandate, boom, deaths increase. Here's COVID going along with the so-called COVID. Not very many people are, the average people are dying, just like a flu season. So you have the United Kingdom mask mandate, boom, death rates rise, 500,000. That's every 2 days, remember, 500,000 every 2 days, 500,000, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million people dying. Now Sweden did not do a mask mandate. Their government officials and their doctors looked at all the data and said, you know, we don't think there's enough oxygen for people to breathe under these masks. So they were right. Sweden did not do a shutdown and they did not do a mask mandate. Okay? So I don't know what more proof people need on some of this stuff here.